last episode, we defined what a core belief is. We gave some examples of what a core belief could look like, some things that people might say, depending on their experiences and the things that they got going on in life. And for this episode, we're going to elaborate on that concept a little bit further. We're going to talk about how to identify a core belief. This is just one way to go about it. It's a pretty simple technique. It just involves asking a series of questions until you can get to the core of your belief. Sound good? Quick visual again of what a core belief could look like in a simpler fashion. The series of questions we're going to go over, it's not an absolute as far as the questions that are being asked or the order in which they're being asked. It's just kind of a way to get you started on figuring out what your core beliefs may be. First question you want to ask yourself is, what is the thought or the belief that is upsetting you? The second question you want to ask yourself is, if that were true, why would that be upsetting to you? If that were true, what would that mean to you? Third question you want to ask yourself is, if that were true, what would others think of you? Fourth question you want to ask yourself is, if that were true, what would the world think of you? Fifth question, if that were true, what do you think about people and the world in relation to that? So you might have noticed that there's a pattern here. I'm asking a lot of similar questions and using a lot of similar language to the root of what you believe about yourself, your relationship to others, and your relationship to the world. Does that make sense?
Another one.
Trying to get at the core belief, and you just got to keep digging. This is called the downward arrow technique for a reason. Keep going down, down, down until you get at your very core, and it's like, that's it right there. That's what I believe about myself. It's important to recognize that you're doing a lot of open and honest work right now, being this vulnerable, exploring yourself and your core beliefs. If you're finding yourself uncomfortable or you're not ready to go there, that's totally fine. It's going to take a person to be in a certain place with themselves to say, hey, you know what? Maybe I have some self-defeating core beliefs and I need to take a look at those more closely.